Hello everybody.
I mentioned earlier how the tickets are on sale for the raffle to win a taxi ride in the Lancaster today. It was to have been on the 5:15 p.m. taxi run, the dual taxi run of the Lancaster and the Mosquito, but because of the weather today, the decision has been taken that the raffle winner will go on the 3 o'clock Lancaster taxi run instead. So if you bought a raffle ticket for the Lancaster taxi ride today, cost just £2 for a strip of tickets. Just be aware that that's now for the 3 p.m. taxi run of the Lancaster, and we'll be drawing the winner and announcing it at 2:30. So if you bought a ticket, listen out. If you haven't, well, the question is why not? Because, as I say, the cost is very reasonable, just £2 for a strip, and the first prize is that taxi ride on the Lancaster Just Jane. So listen out at 2:30 p.m. or shortly thereafter. I'll be letting you know who has won that brilliant prize.
Hi Toby, you okay mate? How you doing?
Tickets incidentally on sale from the information tent. If you're not sure where that is, details can be found in the souvenir.
Hi Hobby Time, you can hear me okay?
£1 and is available from the shop and from sellers walking around the site that like to learn these conditions today. Or indeed just ask one of the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre volunteers.
So yeah, we've got the B25 up there. And then off our left, we've got the Mosquito and the Lancaster. Just see the Mosquito there. Yes mate, it's a shame about the weather. Hi Kath. So yeah, I'm hoping to do this as long as I can. I think everything's cancelled flying wise so far. There's one Spitfire holding off. They're going to try and hold off as long as they can. So we've got the Mosquito taxiing at 12:30 and then the Lancaster at 3.
Frankly, that way.
Hi Tim, you okay? Thank you for joining. Thank you to everybody who's joined so far and hit that like. Yeah, the weather ain't great. It is raining. The wind's not too bad. So like I said, I'm going to try and do this as long as I can. So yeah, there's quite a lot of people here. It's not as many as there should be, but there's a lot of people here, which is nice to see. Everybody supporting. Yes, it is raining, but I've got an umbrella with a bungee tied on the fence to keep the rain off me. No worry, Jason. So yeah, hopefully if it does get windy, I've bought a mic now, so I've plugged it into my phone and it should keep the wind off. It's got a nice little sock on the end. Yeah, hopefully no tornadoes. Well, I wouldn't mind a flying one, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, we did just try and have somebody land in a privately owned, I think it's a Piper Cub. He come down the runway low and then decided to go somewhere else and land. Yeah, it's always a good flying display here. It's a nice little airfield. It's like stepping back in time.
This cloud base is definitely that's on the right side. Which once you cancel it's too late to get them back.
Yes, a tornado would definitely make me fly. So yeah, me and Mrs. Ghost Squadron was talking to the guys in the hangar earlier, and they were talking about rebuilding the fuselage, and the work they do on that is unbelievable. And they're rebuilding a set of wings in there now, and they're just for taxiing, so they'll take the wings off that are on the Lancaster now, and then they'll start doing the work on them once the taxiing wings are ready to go. And I've also entered the raffle for later on with a taxi ride, so if I end up cutting the stream off, you know where I've gone, because I've won it, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, I've seen a post from the Catalina Society. I think it was last night actually when I was looking. I think they're in Ireland at the minute for an air show. I think they flew up yesterday. So, yeah, it would have been nice to have the Catalina here. She'd have got in here no problem. So yeah, it looks like the Mosquito is getting ready to get pulled out. Covers come off the canopy. No, that's fine, Tim. No worries, mate. We all have these issues.
Good spot. Good spot.
It just means you've got to go back and watch them now then, as well, Tim. Yeah, so I have got, I did Duxford air show last month, and I did Flying Legends as well. No, she's not in taxiing condition. They're hoping to get her engines running. I think it was this year, but I think they're hoping to get a taxi in next year. I have got some photos of inside the Mitchell, because they're letting you go and have a look inside. So I'll upload those when I get home so you can have a look. Okay, Tim. Thank you.
Right. What they play 633 squadron?
Yeah, I have got some photos on my phone as well of all the aircraft at Flying Legends, but I've not been able to load them up yet onto the YouTube channel, so that's another one I've got to do. I'll turn it into a video, and it'll be all the photos of all the aircraft that was at Church Fenton, Leeds East Airport. Yeah, I think there was 13 Spitfires, 3 Mosquitos, 2 P-51 Mustangs, no, 3 P-51 Mustangs, B-25 Mitchell Red Bull, P-38 Red Bull. What else was there? Can't remember. Well, anyway, I've got all the photos. I'll have to load them up.
When your seat don't get wet, I sit on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting with it. Have 5.
You don't have to worry about waking up when it comes past, will you? Most certainly. Always be fun.
Yeah, I think they've been here a few times. The Red Baron one was at Duxford, but it didn't fly. But they had the classic, I think it was classic World War One biplanes at Duxford, and they did it on the Saturday. But I didn't video any of it because I was going live on the Sunday, hoping that they'd be able to get up on the Sunday. But they basically just took off and they let the flak off as they flew back to Old Warden, I think it was.
Another one.
No, it's not. No, that's only twin propelled on there. What's that? No, that's the other one. What is it? Wasn't it just something? Yeah, it's got a thing across the back.
No, that was a single seater. That's not a single seater.
Oh.
Mosquito. Oh, they're not single seaters. What? Mosquito.
No, there was something in there. No, it wasn't.
Oh, model in that. And I said, oh, that's a 633 squadron there. Oh, no, yeah.
I'm not sure. I know he does fly because he flies. I know when they're doing their world tour, he'll fly the airliner with the Iron Maiden down it. So it could be true. I'm sure Hobby Time will go and have a look on the internet and go and find out. Maybe give him something to do.
It wasn't a Mosquito, it was You're right.
Yeah, of course they're not. They don't watch the telly, do they?
Make it, don't it? I don't know what it's called.
No, I can't either. I can't remember in the way.
I can remember seeing it East Midlands when they were doing download one year it flew in.
What do you do on Saturday? Get in the field, getting wet.
Wait for her to come. It's raining more.
No, he doesn't do nothing. Timothy, I'm allowed to say that as well. He's my cyclopedia. If I want to know something, I ask him. And if he don't know it, he goes and finds out, then tells me. That's what dads are for though, isn't it? Yeah, so while I was setting up, there's loads of starlings here, and how floated. Oh, I've got one here. See if I can get it. There you go. Look.
Oh, someone actually posts that.
Probably the only piece of flying I'm going to get to see today. Just got a thumbs up from Mrs. Ghost Squadron, so she's okay. Sat under her umbrella on her phone.
Does it bounce?
See if I can get her.
Covers.
Yep, there she is under her umbrella.
Should I hear it?
I'm not too sure where it. I know it is at East Midlands because they've got the P51 Mustang as well. I think they've got a Harvard at East Midlands as well. I think it's ran near the DHL hangar on the left. Yeah, the weather did stop them, but there is possibly a Mark 5 Spit coming, but they're waiting to see what the weather does at their airfield where it's taking off from.
Alright, but we've got one as well. You know, it's alright to keep everything in house. Come on.
Very nice, Mark. Very nice. It's meant to be really nice next weekend as well because I think they've got a bike show, classic bike show here next weekend. I think it's the 12th. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, because they came in with the ME262. Yeah, then the ME262 then went to Duxford, I think. I'm not too sure if it's gone back to where it's based now or if it's still doing tours around the UK. So we are actually staying at Petwood Hotel this weekend. We got there yesterday. And it's where, if you don't know, it's where 617 Squadron was billeted in the Second World War. And there's all the photos and pictures and paintings and stuff they've got up there. Unbelievable. So if you ever get a chance to go and have a look. Yeah, I can pan around a bit more Aussie for you. There's a lot of umbrellas, so you won't really see very much. So yeah, you can see it's quite busy. We've got some noses over there. I think we've got a Jaguar just under the umbrella that I can't see. Jet Provost, Chipmunk, and then another Jet Provost. So yeah, I just think they're getting them ready to pull the Mosquito out. I hope I get some flying as well, Mark, but we'll have to see what happens. Because like I said, it's not very windy here. It's just drizzling. It was quite heavy when we got here this morning, but it's just like I said, it just depends what the weather's doing in other parts of the country. So. So, hello Lucas, thank you for watching mate, and I hope you are well. So yeah, they're just pulling the Mosquito out now. I don't think I'm going to get it because of all the umbrellas. It just depends where they put her. Yeah, it's just drizzling here. Like I said, it was not as hard as it was this morning when we got here. So yeah, I've got 21 people watching. If you could all hit that like for me, it would be much appreciated. It just helps with YouTube. It just means that YouTube recognise it and get more sharing out there, so they notice it. If you wouldn't mind. No, it's been out all morning because they've done all inside the hangar with the dance floor and some stalls and stuff. So she's been out probably early this morning, and they had a cover over the canopy. If you're talking about the Mosquito, yeah, she was hiding behind a marquee that's down the far end. Yeah, you have to come off the comments, and it should be there, just under the video on the left. Yes, they do. But hopefully when she started up and gets the taxi in, I've got pretty much a view of the whole grass strip. Let me see if I can move my tripod a little bit. Sorry if it goes a bit wobbly for a minute. There we go, that's better. Yeah, but you gotta like this Mosquito, Tim. I'll let them know you said that, Kath.
I know, sweetheart. You're not staying long. What's there for you?
I'm sure many of you who are still outside braving the elements will have seen that the Mosquito has been towed into position, ready for its taxi run. Just while we wait for it to fire up, which is about to happen, could I please ask all 2 p.m. Lancaster taxi ride guests to report to the pilot's entrance to the flight line. That's all people who are going on the 2 p.m. Lancaster taxi ride. Please go to the tent that's acting as the entrance to the flight line in order to be ready to go at the appropriate time. Thank you very much.
When it starts its engine and will come down.
There.
Yes, that aeroplane on there, Law. When it starts its engine, it will up and down the grass. Yeah, all right. Oh, look, it starts its engine. It's made of wood, that aeroplane.
Made of wood.
Yeah. Big, eh?
That's all metal.
I think it's made of wood. Really? Made of wood in the hospital. No?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Can it taste?
It is metal.
No, it's wood. Made of wood.
And hopefully we'll have one flying in this country one day.
Right, new engine, look, see it going round. The fella, look, the fella, going round and round.
Is it flying?
It won't fly, but it can just,
I wish you could smell what I could smell.
it's not flying today. The weather's not very good.
Is it squatching?
It's watching today.
Aviation fuel.
Say again, darling. We're up and down now, I think.
When is it going to do that?
And you watch, if you've seen it, you watch. You watch now, so you'll check that thing out there after that's been off.
Yes, I do mean fuel,
Take
Mark.
that out now. Just going to pull that back. Just going to move up and down. Is that alright? It's like it's going to take off, but it won't take off.
Is there a people here for very excited?
Yeah. Can you pull it up? Do something here. I hold it there, like that. Your legs are aching out there. Let's go up and down now, look. It's going now, look. There we go, past it. Right now.
really loud. It's like flying.
No, I'm going selfie.
That's quiet.
Yeah, he wants to go in the round.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Give him a couple more years, I'll get him into the best. Yeah, you can enjoy him when you're about start.
There remains nowhere else in the UK or even in mainland Europe where you can see this spectacle, that of the de Havilland Mosquito operating under its own power. But such is the incredible job done by Tony Agar over a period that's now lasted in excess of 50 years. For it was way back in 1971 when he located the first set of Mosquito remains that went towards what we now see here. An active taxiable Mosquito NF2 night fighter operating in front of you.
I think the other plane handling the Mosquito on its taxi runs today, former Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial Flight Lancaster Captain Mike Chatterton, who has a very special connection with this airfield, for his late father was a pilot instructor on both of the Lancaster squadrons that were stationed at East Kirkby during wartime, numbers 57 and 630 squadrons.
Where's that Dan now? Dan? Got them.
Yes, she definitely does.
the most tremendous sight. Tony Agar's Mosquito NF2. As I was saying, this is something you have to come to East Kirkby to see what an addition this aircraft has made to the Lancaster in performing the regular taxi runs here. Thank you, Tony Agar, thank you to all of the crew, headed by the pilot Mike Chesterton, and we'll be seeing the Mosquito taxi again later on in the day. A quick update on the flight programme situation, because while it's currently rather better here, at the moment at least, the same can't be said for elsewhere in the country. So often the case with air displays isn't necessarily the conditions at the venue that are a problem, but elsewhere in terms of aircraft taking off from their home bases, taking the transit and then getting back. And this is the issue today, unfortunately. The P-51 Mustang from the Rolls-Royce Heritage flight has had to cancel. The weather conditions currently at East Midland Airport, including cloud base of just 300 feet. And these, of course, aren't aircraft able to operate in cloud, in what are known as instrument flying rules, IFR conditions. So there is regrettably no way that the Mustang is able to get airborne yet. And decisions have been taken to Mustang from today's display, because while the weather may well lift at East Midlands, it is scheduled to get worse again later, and unfortunately I'm told that it looks likely the weather currently Midlands is heading this way. So while Mustang could well be able to get airborne later, come across here and display, there's always the issue then that it's going to worsen at East Midlands later and leave him potentially with a problem as regards getting back home. So quite wisely the decision's been taken to scrub the Mustang display for today, and we're just waiting to hear from other scheduled items on the programme as to whether they may be able to make it through to us later. So very sorry about all of this, but there really is no way around it. The weather conditions for today's display really aren't very friendly at all. But nonetheless, everything's still going on the around the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre, and we're looking forward in due course to the first of today's Lancaster taxi runs. I'm sure when all of the taxi riders on the Lancaster 2 o'clock run.
So yeah, Jason, I'll give you that shout out to Harold, Manchester. I hope you are doing well, mate, and I hope you recover soon. You could always come over to Timothy. Sorry, I was just reading the comments, and it also blew my umbrella down as well when she turned towards me, so I had to sort that out. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that taxi run off the Mosquito. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a wait now for the Lancaster. I can't remember what time I said the Lancaster was meant to be running. My brain's gone blank. So what I might do next time is when the Lanc goes out, take the umbrella down if it's not raining. I don't know if this Mosquito will ever get flying. It would be nice, but there is another, it's called the People's Mosquito, that's set up in the UK, and they're getting the funds together to get an airworthy Mosquito. That's no worries, Jason. So I'm just going to move the tripod back in. So yeah, I'll see if I can get some shots of the B-25.
Yeah, we left them in the car. We didn't think they would necessarily sit still.
So yeah, there's the B-25. I think it came from Hendon. It was in display in the museum. I could be wrong. Hobby Time will probably put it up. But yeah, it got shipped here on the back of a lorry in pieces. And they also brought a Blemmin that they're going to restore here, but they've got two and they're using one for spares, so hopefully one day they will have a Blemmin here as well for taxiing. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, they're looking at getting, hopefully, I think it was this year, they're going to try and get the engines running on it, and then next year, hopefully, next year's air show, she'll be taxiing. But she has got a top turret missing at the minute, because when I stuck my head inside the crew door, it covered it and it was leaking water, so I was getting wet, stood inside the plane. Well, stood in the crew door looking up because I wasn't allowed to actually go in it. Stood in the bomb bay, stood in the tail door as well. And looked up where the gunners sat. Yeah, that one is not airworthy either, Timothy. So far, the only one eventually will be airworthy will be the Lancaster, Just Jane. And that's drop the camera. So that's a 10-year restoration that they're doing now. Basically, from what the guy said earlier, they're basically building a whole brand new Lancaster from start to finish because they've found no end of corrosion, and if they find corrosion then they've got to rebuild that whole section, and they've started from the tail. Yeah, they started from the tail and working forward. They've got the wings in there, well, one of them. At the minute they're rebuilding from scratch, and they're just for taxiing. So the wings on her now will come off eventually, get replaced with the taxi wings, and then they'll rebuild them, and they'll be the wings that they'll be using to fly with. Yeah, so seeing that gap in between the trees over there, that's where the part of the old concrete runway is. It's still there now, but it's disused, and I think it's only half the size of it used to be. And then it used to run across. No thanks. So it looks like they're all getting crewed up in the Lancaster. Was that a question to me, Jason? Sorry, what was the question again? Trying to find it on the comments. I'm actually using my mobile phone. That's what I do all my real world live streams with. Well, I set my YouTube channel up last November, and I do Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and I started on that, and we do live streams on that. We get a group of us together, we fly all over the world. We've mainly been doing the UK, flying around and stuff, and then I've done a live stream at RAF Lakenheath. I think it was this year, or was it last year? I think it was earlier this year I did a live. That was my first live stream. No, sorry, Coningsby was my first live stream last year. Then I did Lakenheath. Then I did Coningsby again. And that's where I met Martin from Coningsby Live, and got a few subscribers. And I did Duxford Airshow as well. And then I also did Flying Legends, that was last month. Well, Duxford and Flying Legends were both last month. Yeah, I normally try and do a live stream when I'm up here, but if I could have got here earlier yesterday, I would have done a live stream at Coningsby and got the sun going out, but I didn't get here till late. There's not really a team here. There's a few of them in the live chat, and like I said, I've met a lot of those through Coningsby Live. He does live streams at Coningsby, Lakenheath, Brize Norton. He does East Midlands as well. But yeah, it's just me and the missus, which is, she's a star because she's not a aviation buff like me. But really, it was my dad. My dad, really. I think it's probably since I was born. He'd probably be able to tell you more than I would. But yeah, we used to go up to RAF Valley as kids, and up to Shell Island, Lambedra, and watch the Yindervics and Sea Vixens and the Canberra and stuff taking off. We've been up to Coningsby, seen the Lancaster flying. Been to Waddington. Yeah, just stuff in general. Yeah, she's just gone to get a warm drink. She's not here, but I'll say you said hello. So if somebody wouldn't mind, could you have a look, because I can't get on it with my phone a minute because I'm using it, could you have a look, see what the weather's supposed to be doing at East Kirkby from now till about 3ish, 3:30? Yeah, so my sister's group as well, they've got, they're based down at Kemble in the Cotswolds. They run 2 Buccaneers. Fast taxiing up and down the runway at Kemble. So yeah, we're all into aviation. She gets to play with the big toys. I just get to film them. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the minute, is try and set her and Martin up to see if he could do something with them. So I'm seeing her on Sunday, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done for her. Not yet. I have sat in the back. I've not been in a taxi in any, not yet. Okay, hobby time. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, that's where they come from, Bruntingthorpe. So they closed off the runway to the Cold War jet skies at Bruntingthorpe, and they wanted to carry on running their jets, so they raised the money and went to Kemble. Yeah, they are on Facebook if you want to go and have a look. I think it's Teabag Buccaneer Aviation Group, I think. Your hobby time, you'll have to have a look for that for me and just put it up in the chat for me. Yeah, so I try and get some photos of the hotel we're staying at as well. So I'll get some photos and stuff, and I'll put them in with the photos that I've took from today, so you can have a look. It's a beautiful place, so if you ever get the chance to go, I'd definitely go and have a look. And a lot of history there. Petwood, Cath, in Woodall Spa. It was, I think it was a hospital for rehabilitation, and then 617 Squadron was based there. Guy Gibson's a nice painting of Guy Gibson sat in an alcove in the bar area. It's quite nice, quite humbling to see it. It gave me goosebumps yesterday when I seen it. Yeah, they do. I think it's £35 for the year, and you get a free gift. And I think you get invited down to a day of engine starts and taxi runs and stuff, I think, as well, if I'm right. I did have a quick look yesterday. So it's a shame the BBMF Lancaster wouldn't come and pay us a visit. It seems all right at the minute. It wouldn't take long to get here. She's only in that direction. Over there about 12 miles, I think, Coningsby is from here. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so they, they're on holiday, are they? Fair enough. So yeah, Bruntingthorpe, they do still have open days, and they've got a hard standing that they run up some of the aircraft on, so you can still go and you get up a bit closer than you would do on the when they used to do the taxi runs and stuff at Bruntingthorpe. And also, like I said, Kemble, when they run the Buccaneers at Kemble as well, my sister's group. So yeah, just give me a second. I'm just gonna put the umbrella back up again because it's raining. I'm using my mobile phone, Aussie. No, I've not been to see the Shackleton at Coventry yet. It is definitely on the list. It'd be nice to go around the museum again, because I have been around the museum at Coventry, but it would be nice to get back there again. Thank you, Aussie. Yeah, definitely. It's on the list to go. Right, I'm just going to go and put my umbrella back up. Give me 2 minutes.
I've got a lid on my hot chocolate.
I'm back. No, it's not cold. It's not cold. It's just, like I said, it's just drizzling more than anything. Yeah, the missus just had a hot chocolate to warm her bones up, I think. Somebody did say hello as well, mate. Yes.
Hello everyone.
Oh, thank you very much, Jason. I'll definitely keep that in mind for next time. Cheers, thank you. I just hope the rain stays off before the Lancaster gets up and fired and running.
I've got to say, he was pointing at me. Or was that the second time he said
The second one, he got me even more.
Yeah, but he kept looking at me.
Most of it is cancelled, Dave, I'm afraid, because of the weather in the whole of the UK at the minute. They are holding off with a Mark V Spitfire, and they've got a closing window of about half three, I think it is. So we're just waiting for updates. But yeah, the Blemming's not coming. The P51 Mustang, the Rolls-Royce Spitfire, that's not coming. Yeah, so all the aircraft that should have been here is cancelled, and the B-17's cancelled as well, which would have been nice. Timothy just said, tell the missus I said hi, and any wife of Ghost is a friend of mine. You just made her laugh, Timothy. We are coming to America in November. Not far down, not as far as where you live though, Timothy, I'm afraid. We're only going to New York, and we're going for 3 nights. We're doing 3 nights in Iceland and 3 nights in New York. Because somebody's got a big birthday coming up. I won't tell you how old she is, because she might punch me. Yeah, there is, Timothy. You, mate. Yeah, that's what we're going for. We get there, we fly in, and the first night we get there, they're taking us out to see the Northern Lights. If we don't see them the first night, then they'll take us out the second night. Oh, okay. You'll have to let him know I'm coming, Hobby Time.
Oh, we got a bit damp over there. Oh, whose chair is that? A ticket for. My chair again. Always my chair. My chair. Whatever, it's welcome. Yeah. Oh yes. So this is.
Okay.
Can I trust you in
Hello from Cape Town. How's the weather there? Yes, the D-Day Darlings are here. They should have been doing a show under the Lancaster, but because of the rain, they've moved into the hangar and they've got two sets today. I think one's at 2:30, and then the other one's I think at 4. I'm going. When are we going to Iceland and New York? What day? 25th of November.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Nice. Can you send some this way, please? So yeah, if you could hit that like for me in the on the live stream, it would be much appreciated. I know there's not much going on at the minute, but it'd be a nice way for you to show your support. Thank you. No, we're there for her big birthday. Oh no, we're not there for your birthday, Hobby Town.
What word do you say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to have somebody doing something while we're waiting. Yeah, cheers. Thank you, David. Yeah, you don't need all that stuff. Technology's come on like quite a lot. So yeah, just set my phone up, got myself a tripod, got myself a mic. Yeah, just basic. I think it's cost me probably about 60 quid in total for all the stuff to go onto the phone, tripod and the extra battery packs. Yeah, nice. It'd be nice to have an artillery gun. Have you ever done the Victory show just the other side of Leicester? That's a good show, and they have air display and stuff there as well, and the Dakotas, and they have them jumping out on parachutes. So I'm hoping to go and do that one at some point as well.
No, when that one starts.
Yeah, it's I think it's the first week in September. Like I said, the weather can be a bit hit and miss sometimes, but we went about 3 years ago when they did it the end of August, the bank holiday weekend, and it was absolutely stunning. Because you can camp there as well, so you can go for the whole weekend, and then they have the big marquee. It's got a bar in it, and once the show's finished, everybody all just piles into the marquee and they have dancing, and there's a guy that walks around like looks like Churchill, which is quite nice. So yeah, would anybody want me to pan round and look at anything while I'm here? While we're waiting for the Lancaster?
Okay, well, safe journey.
No, there's no tanks here this year. I know they do have their tank day thing that they have here. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's not too expensive either. I think it's run by a farmer, and they set it all up, get everything ready, and then it's a really good show, yeah. One of the best 1940s reenactment places we've been to. We keep saying we're going to do Woodhall Spa, but we keep missing it, because that's meant to be a good one as well. I'm not sure, mate. Like I said, I'm just slowly learning where these all little independent air shows are. I'm hoping I might do Old Buckham next year, and maybe Shuttleworth as well, Old Warden, because they're meant to be really good shows. Because what's Stu Bear's channel called? Hobby Time, because he went there this year, didn't he? Midlands Air Festival is supposed to be a good one as well. I've not been able to get to that one yet, so that'd be a nice one to do. You can go camp. You can camp there as well. And I think on the Friday night they have all the hot air balloons all line up, and they do firing the burners to music, so it looks really good, and it's at 9. Airshow World, that's it. So yeah. So he's another one that does aviation.
I'll let them know if you want to do those pictures then. I'll ask them when they're available. Yeah, you let us know when it's there.
Yeah, they have got the, I was seeing the other day for the Victory show, they have got the BBMF Lancaster doing its display there this year. No, I don't live too far from East Midlands Airport, so it's about 2 hours to get here. Maybe an hour and a half if I'm on my motorbike, because I can get through Newark pretty quick on the motorbike. Yes, that's our Ring doorbell going off. Somebody trying to deliver something at home and we're not there. So yeah, so they've chucked it over the gate and buggered off. I have well, I've not had it very long, Timothy. I've not told you since, because I've not seen you for a while. I've just bought a new Kawasaki 1000 Versys. All tricked out for touring, and I'm hoping to go to, I am going to Normandy at the end of September with a load of guys that I know on the bike. So we're going to go down to Dover, get on the Eurostar, go to France, and then we're going to get the ferry back to the UK when we come home. Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully it will be. We're going to go to all the beaches. We're doing Operation Overlord. So I was just zoomed in on the Lancaster, and then someone decides to stand up. And I would definitely agree with that Derby time. It is very noisy, and I've had the privilege of riding it a couple of times. Yeah, it's a Kawasaki Vulcan. Yes, my Mrs. Ghost Squadron goes on the back. The first place we brought it actually was here. We were staying at Tattershall Lakes, and I'd had the bike probably a week, and she drove up in the car and I came up on the bike, and then yeah, this is the first place she came to. It was East Kirkby, and then I did a live stream at Coningsby. It's nice to come here when it's not so busy because you can go around and find stuff that you've not seen before, and you ain't got to queue, which is quite nice.
It's fantastic. That bird has been amazing.
Swallows, anybody can. I'm not sure, we always say swift.
No, she's not holding on for her life. I'm quite sensible when she's on the back. I'm quite respectful because the last thing I want to do is scare her and never go on it again, because that's one of the reasons why we got it, because I had a Honda 650F before, and it was a bit, it's not a sports bike, but it was a bit more sporty, and we were stopping every hour because she was going numb, so that's why I got this new bike, so we could start going to places on the bike. Yeah, there is quite a lot of stuff actually. They've got the that new hangar that new shed, big shed. They've got, that's where they've put the Blemming. It's all in pieces in there. Very nice. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Mark, actually. Mark's just said to get myself a t-shirt on the back saying, if you can read this, the missus has fell off the back. Yeah, I bet there is quite a few ghosts here. I'd like to come at night.
Hello. So they're there today. If you want to go into the today. Yeah. Then I wondered if that could do me a favour. Is it raining near you?
Real people cutting it close, what should all be banned according to the CAA.
They've put some parking over the gate down, and obviously it's raining. They need to walk in. Yeah, is it all right? Yeah, all right then. They're going to have to put university there all day today.
You were saying earlier to her then, the best bit's normally the end.
All right then.
Watching them all fly out. All people who fly in.
A quick reminder that you're able to win a place on the 3 o'clock taxi ride by the Lancaster via the raffle that's being held at the information tent today. Just £2 per strip of tickets, excellent value, all going towards the continued restoration to airworthiness of the Lanc. And we'll be drawing that at about 2:30, and I'll give you the details of the prize winner once that's done. That's now for, as I say, the 3 o'clock taxi ride by the Lancaster, rather than the last one of the day. The Lanc making its first appearance of the day at 2 o'clock, so not long to go before the 4 Merlins are fired into life and we get to see Just Jane once again underway on this historic former Lancaster airfield. 80 years old, of course, this year. RAF East Kirkby having been opened officially in August 1943. And so many memories of this airfield's wartime life. Not least as seen through the eyes of the individuals who served here with numbers 57 and 630 squadrons on Lancasters. Can be found in the permanent displays here at the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre. And of course, in particular, recalling the in excess of 100 aircraft lost on operations from East Kirkby between its opening and the end of World War II in Europe, May 1945.
Hopefully me, Mark, because I bought 10 quid's worth. Did she say she's going up?
One at half two, and then the next one's half
I'm not too sure, Jason, how much of the original runway's left. I do know it's over there. So you see the caravan on the right, come left, and you got the gap in the trees. It's over there. So I'm not 100% how much is left, but I do know there is some. I think it used to run behind those trees and come all the way down there, but there is now, in between those trees, there is a road, so it's been cut off.
Just in case you missed me talking about it earlier on, perhaps you were enjoying the performance by the D-Day Darlings in the hangar. They'll be back on in there once again at 2:30. The weather, not just here, but elsewhere around the UK, really is causing havoc with our plans for the flying programme today, unfortunately. Most of the flying display items have cancelled, and we're still awaiting news on the remainder of them, who've been waiting patiently in the hope that weather conditions, the bases they're coming from, en route here, and en route home again, might be suitable for a display. Once we hear more, I will let you know immediately, of course. We have unfortunately lost, we know for sure, the B-17 Flying Fortress Sally B and the Blenheim from where the weather conditions are quite awful, and likewise now the B-51 Mustang from the Rolls-Royce Heritage flight at East Midlands, which was the most recent of the cancellations. The cloud bay there,
Yes, it would, Jason.
300 feet in heavy rain, and that weather on its way to this part of the country as well. So you'll fully understand the reasons, I'm sure, why we're not seeing the planned flying displays. But nonetheless, hope you're having an enjoyable and maybe even an informative visit to East Kirkby today, particularly if you've never been here before. The Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre really is one of the jewels in the crown of UK aircraft preservation and aviation heritage. There is so much to look at in all of the displays. Maybe you have been here many times before but haven't had a chance to look around everything. Today is a very good opportunity to do that. Discover more about this fascinating and historic site.
I think it was Lancaster's, David. Yeah, I think one squadron is 630 squadron.
The ground crew are absolutely crucial to the smooth running of proceedings, and so it is here. Preparations underway now to tow the Lancaster out. Get ready to start up for the 2 o'clock taxi run. And a good opportunity as it gets on the move to reflect on the restoration to airworthiness, which is making excellent progress. £4 million project in all, with funds being raised entirely through visits to the centre here, visits to events such as this, and the money the aircraft itself raises, performing taxi runs between March and November. The project being coordinated in such a way as the Lancaster is serviceable each season for its taxiing duties, to raise the funds towards its own restoration, which then takes place again during the winter months.
Just going to move the camera now, get ready. Yes, they do, Mark, definitely.
And it's a project that's been undertaken in close collaboration with two other organisations, both of whom have Lancaster airframes, sections of them, in their inventories. One of them is the South Yorkshire Aircraft Museum in Doncaster, which has contributed the donor rear fuselage of Lancaster KB 976. The other being the French collection, with another former French Navy Lancaster, serial NX 664. It really is proving a very mutually beneficial restoration effort to get these organisations on board. And the current situation is that the aircraft at present has the rear fuselage from KB 976 fitted for the 2023 season, which means the rear fuselage of NX 611 herself, Just Jane, is in the jig. And as of earlier in the summer, the centre reported that they were about 30% through its restoration to airworthy condition. And then as things move forward, the port wing from the French LCN Lancaster, NX664, will be fitted to this aircraft, NX611, over the winter, which will in turn allow Just Jane's own port wing to go into the jig for restoration. And if you look at the Lancaster as it moves past, you can see that for this season, because of the provision of the donor rear fuselage, it wears two serial numbers, NX611, the familiar serial of Just Jane, and KB 976, that of the rear fuselage of the South Yorkshire Aircraft Museum Lancaster. When you go into the main hangar, you can see the other sections that I mentioned currently undergoing work. The nose of the French Lancaster has been receiving new skins, and that will be fitted to Just Jane this coming winter, which will enable NX611's own nose to in turn be restored next year. Later this year, the mid-fuselage section from the French Lancaster is expected to be received, ready for that to be restored to taxiable condition, and it could be fitted to Just Jane in either one of the next two winters, depending on how the work progresses. So then come 2024, it's expected that the rear fuselage of NX611 will be completed, along with the nose, and work progress also on NX611's own port wing.
Yeah, I might do Probably not a live stream, Timothy, but maybe some videos. I'm hoping I'll get to go on the aircraft carrier, the museum that's there. So yeah, I might do some videos and upload them when I get back. I might do a live stream there. I'm not too sure yet. Just depends what we've got planned. Yes, the Intrepid, Timothy.
If you haven't joined already, I'd recommend signing up to become a member of the Rivet Club, which has been organised by the Aviation Heritage Centre as a means of boosting support for the restoration of Just Jane. It costs as little as £3 a month to become a member. You get regularly updated with all the news on the restoration. A very, very good way indeed of boosting support for this outstanding project, which we cannot wait to see reaching fruition, hopefully in a few years' time.
Oh dear.
It's just drizzling. I've just took the umbrella down. Yes, there is.
Yeah, blue taxi, isn't it? Apple.
so I'm just going to go quiet while she does a taxi. Yes, I definitely got the smell. You'll have to get some videos, Mark, and send them to me. I'll put them up on my YouTube channel for you.
Yeah, I'm Rolly Holder.
Oh, okay, Mark.
Someone just sat there scrapping. Or just sat there. No.
language, babe. Kids, yeah, language. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Yes, Timothy.
Throws him away because I want to take him.
Quite apart from 2023 being the 80th anniversary of the opening of RAF East Kirkby in August 1943, it also remarkably notches up the 40th anniversary this September of the purchase of this Lancaster NX611. Rather, most of it is an X611, the rear fuselage, as I mentioned earlier, coming from the South Yorkshire Aircraft Museum's KB976 currently. By the Panton family. It was in September 1983 that this aeroplane was purchased by Fred and Harold Panton. It came to East Kirkby 4 years after that, and the rest is history.
No worries, Jason. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who's watched and hit that like button. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Glad you enjoyed that as much as we all did. No matter how many times you come here and see it, the sight of Lancaster just changed. Undertaking these taxiing high-power engine runs at such close quarters really is one of the most visceral to be experienced anywhere on the historic aircraft scene. And we're so grateful to the team here for making it all possible. Ernie Taylor was at the controls of Just Jane there for the first 3 taxi runs today, the last of which is scheduled still for 5:15, and that will be the dual taxi run in combination with the Mosquito. But also, however, as the weather here closes in once again, I regrettably have to bring you the news that the decision has been taken to cancel all of today's flying displays here at the 2023 East Kirkby Airshow. I'm sure you all fully understand the reason behind that. As I've been saying all morning, not just the weather here, but also between here and the bases from which aircraft need to transit in from to reach us, and indeed to get home. And the weather at some of those airfields is also worse than it is here as well. So, for safety reasons, we're unable to see any of the planned flying displays that we have lined up for you. We are, of course, share your disappointment at this, but rest assured the decision was not taken lightly. A great deal of discussion's been going on with the organisers here, with all of the display pilots, and unfortunately none of them are able to make it through to East Kirkby today. So sorry about that, but thank you nonetheless for your support, and all the ground activities continue here throughout the day, including the Lancaster and Mosquito taxi runs as per the original schedule. answers by them to collect in the hangar.
Are you staying here on your own or are you coming?
Do not get that chance.
I'm not too sure if I have more, Timothy. Is that the one they're doing for NASA, the supersonic thing? Looks like a dart.
Now, on the subject of the next taxi ride, this is a message for Terry Eddington, if he's on site. Could Terry Eddington, who's booked onto the next Lancaster taxi ride, please first make your way to the souvenir shop and then on from there to the pilot's tent that marks the entry to the flight line area in order to go on your taxi ride. That's Terry Eddington, please, to go to the souvenir shop in the first instance about your taxi ride. Thank you.
Yeah, I did see them pulling it out the hangar the other day. I think I seen it on Facebook, I think it was. So yeah, they've just said, I didn't know if you heard it or not, everything flying has been cancelled for today, which is a shame, but we can't help the weather, can we? But it just means that I'll have to come back next year. That's all right, Jason. That's why I've done it, for all those people that couldn't make it today, and like I said, it's totally free. I'm not making anything from this, so I just wanted to share my passion with everybody. Hi Wenda, you okay? Yeah, it was a bit rubbish this morning, then stopped for about an hour, and then it's just started raining again and the wind started to pick up as well. And anyway, Wenda, what is it about you jumping in on the stream when I'm just about to finish? But yeah, so what I'm going to do with this live stream, I'm going to download it when I get home, and I'm going to check out the Mosquito taxi run and the Lancaster taxi run and put them together, so it'll be a lot more easy to watch, so people haven't got to. skip through it all just to get to see the Lancaster and taxi run. Yes, it does wind. It is a shame. It looks like everybody's cleared off. This was packed a minute ago. I couldn't move. People stood in front of me. I've been stood here all day, set up this morning, and yeah, it gets quite annoying because you just get these lucky loos that come and barge their way in. They don't ask, but it is what it is. I can't change it, can I? No, it's not cancelled, Wenda. It's still going on. It's just there's a big gap now between the next taxi ride and the well, not taxi ride, but the next taxi run, the Mosquito, and then the Lancaster. So I think I might have to do that, Jason. Yeah, that's why we normally pay for the VIP enclosures, because you pretty much get left alone because everybody can see something, but they haven't got one here at East Kirkby, which is a shame because otherwise I would have purchased it. But yeah, so thank you to everybody for watching. I'm gonna end the stream here, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for everybody that's joined in the comments and hit that like and been a part of it. Thank you very much, and I will see you all again very soon. Have a good taxi ride in the Lanc, Mark, as well. Yes, you definitely will, Jason. I don't know when, but I will definitely be up again, so you'll have to keep an eye out for me. I'll put the live stream up probably about a week before I go up, so people can share it and I can share it and stuff and get it all ready. So yeah, see you all next time, everybody. Bye-bye, take care and have a good week. Bye-bye, everybody.